One night, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was lying asleep near the Kaaba when the angel Jibreel ﷺ awoke him, washed his heart, and placed him on Buraq, a mystical winged horse. Buraq could travel from horizon to horizon in one leap. Accompanied by Jibreel, they rode to Jerusalem, and from there they traveled upward through the seven heavens, meeting and greeting the earlier prophets along the way, until Jibreel alayhi salam stopped by the lote tree of the utmost boundary, the utmost extremity, Sidratul Muntaha. And he said, "This is as far as I go. Not even an angel can go beyond this point." And from that point onwards, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had to proceed on his own. Now, the Quran describes these events, and remember that it's very difficult describing something that we have no relation to or association with. So the Quran uses allegories and metaphors. This is where Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam proceeded until, as the Quran says, he was Qaba Qawsayn, 2 bows' length from Allah. Let us remember that words are so inadequate here. We are trying to describe what is infinitely beyond description, beyond our strongest imaginings. The Quran simply uses an evocative description. His vision did not waver, nor did the eyes deny what they saw. This was the absolute nearest that any human being has ever come to the divine presence. Allah, the glorified and exalted, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, alone at last, face to face, with no interlocutors, no distractions, not even Jibreel alayhi salam. Creator and created, the best of creation, in direct communication. Again, in the words of the Holy Quran, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw of the signs of his Lord the greatest. And you'll find this in Surah Najm, verses 17 and 18. We are told that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam then descended to earth, and in Jerusalem he led all the prophets in prayer. He returned from his meeting with Allah carrying this blessed gift of the Mi'raj, which is the Salah. The Salah that we perform today is the gift of the Mi'raj, because this is what he brought back from that divine presence that he had during the Isra, the Mi'raj. At first he had instructions that Muslims were required to pray 50 times a day. But when Nabi Musa alayhi salam heard this, he said, "It's going to be too difficult. Go back to Allah and ask Allah that your servants will never be able to pray 50 times a day." And we all know the story. He went back several times until finally it was reduced to 5 times a day. And still Nabi Musa said, "No, people are lazy. They are forgetful. They are not even going to play 5 times a day." But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Look, I'm shy. I'm embarrassed. I've got it reduced to 10% from 50 to 5. Sorry, not 10%, by 90%. Sorry, my arithmetic isn't all that good. 90% reduction. And with 5 times a day. I'm too shy to go and ask Allah for more." So there we have it. The gift of the 5 daily prayers. It's a direct gift from the Mi'raj, from this great and mystical journey over 14 centuries ago.